So today has been a long day. I'm just going to admit that right off the bat because we're going to go fight Abomination, which we started in the last episode and you guys left a ton of really helpful comments. So thank you very much for that. We're going to act on a lot of this. We're going to, take those comments and make them actionable, right? We're going to employ that feedback in order to get onto Abomination and actually start making pretty good progress. Though I do thank you guys for giving me kind words, being like, yo, on your first attempt, you made it to the second phase without even knowing what was going on. And then it was really difficult for me to get to the second phase after that, but that's just how things work. So we have a lot of different changes that we're going to make to our loadout for this particular boss. But before we do that, yeah, I had a long day today. So for those of you who are jumping into the series and you're new to the channel, I've talked about it before, so if you've been watching for a little bit, you know that I don't just do YouTube. I also run Diablo Fans, which is one of the biggest Diablo what's the word I'm looking for, fan sites. But I also, on top of that, my main primary job, my main source of income is a business that I run on Etsy where I 3D print miniatures and stuff like that. Well, this last week, Wizards of the Coast, who make D&D, as you can tell, my brain is really slow today because I've had a long day. They launched Spelljammer. Spelljammer is an older game, but they relaunched it with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rules. And it's basically Treasure Planet. And if you've never seen Treasure Planet, you were doing yourself a disservice. Go watch it. You'll thank me afterwards. That movie is a classic. It is so freaking good. So yeah, this game system is basically Treasure Planet. We need to summon the Moonlord, by the way. That's going to be our first goal here. So let's go ahead and get a Celestial. Which one is it? I guess this one is the better one to do. No, I think it's this one. One of them does it. And I think it's this one. One of them does it and does not have the crazy long lead up time to the boss. So they launched Spelljammer, and on my Etsy shop with all my miniatures and everything, I have a lot of Spelljammer miniatures or miniatures that would work for Spelljammer. And in that particular world, things are a little weird and chaotic. Like you have hippo people and you have slime people called plasmoids and void elves and a bunch of other just crazy creatures. And I've got a lot of those as miniatures, even flying monkeys. You're like, what? Space hamsters too. I forgot about those. It's a really fun setting. And because I have all these miniatures and because Spelljammer just launched, I have been totally just swamped with orders. I've got to my highest amount of orders that I've ever had in pending, as in I'm in the process of fulfilling these orders today. And it equates to about 280 miniatures that I'm 3D printing. And I've just been busy. I've been so busy today. And on top of that, we had a crazy thunderstorm roll through and the power went out. And we're learning very quickly that our new spot that we moved into recently has this issue with electricity going and just going out for a couple hours anytime there's a thunderstorm, which is really frustrating because one, I live in Florida, which means in the summer we get thunderstorms almost every day. And two, this is new construction, so you would expect it to be able to handle it, but it's not a construction issue, it's a area issue. Very frustrating. So yeah, I've been, like I said, very, very busy. And it's been one of those days where I just don't want to do anything. I just want to sit down and take a nap. But unfortunately, I haven't had the opportunity to do that. So today's episode may end up being a little shorter. Nothing wrong with that. But we're going to try and get as much of this done as humanly possible. Why am I doing the Moonlord, you might ask? Because you guys have let me know that there is a potential summon weapon from the Moonlord. I say potential because it doesn't mean that we're going to get it. We haven't gotten it here, I don't think. But we did get the trophy, and I think the trophy is not going to, the trophy is not going to make it either. So this weapon is, a Radiant Jewel. What is that for? Oh, it's for magic storage. Interesting. What else did I get here? I think I have all this stuff. I should have all this stuff. I'd be shocked if I didn't. So we need the summoning weapon. That's the first thing on our agenda because it might replace our brain buster. I say might because someone also happened to mention something really smart. They said the Terra Prism is really, really good as well. And we've got that. We've killed the Empress of Light in the daytime. So we've got that. We could totally use it. But we want to try to get the summoning weapon right off the bat. So I'm just going to keep killing this thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, let's just move away from the boss because this one likes to despawn. Oh yeah, sure. Now it's not going to. There we go. What was I looking for? Celestial things, right? Oh, I've got them right next to it. They look the same. Okay, give me a break. Give me a break. I'm gonna kill this a bunch of times and see if I can get the weapon. Oh, I got it. Okay. It took, what, 6 attempts? That's not so bad. So, I don't think I need anything out of there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So what is it? It's called the Devious Aestheticus. 462 summon damage. Uses 10 mana. Shot spread scales up to 6 empty minion slots. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. Oh, you know what? We need to, this is a problem. In order to actually figure out what this thing does, I have to go into Fargo, which actually, hey, you know what? This is a good tutorial because people ask me this all the time now. You turn the transparent minion and support attack up here. Save that. All right, what does this look like? Oh, it's like a shotgun. Oh, that is really good. Okay, it just goes through mana. Oh my goodness. Dude, can I make like super mana potions here? I need super mana potions. I'm gonna make some of these. I think that's gonna be a better idea. Let's just drop those in. Super mana potions. How many do I need? Okay, 30. So we'll just do 2 of those. And then, yeah, get ourselves our mana potions. Super mana. Right. Let's go ahead and, why is it not? Oh, you know what? It's interesting. It doesn't do it if it's on the bar. Huh. Or maybe it's, nah, I think it's just because it was on the bar that it wasn't researching it with my quick research. Where is our little Gobby? Oh my goodness, I've got this thing back on. I need to, okay, carrot. Let's just turn off the carrot zoom. I hate the carrot zoom. I'm gonna reforge this real quick. Okay, so that's pretty good. It's 532 summon damage. It shoots really fast. Yeah, spreads, scales up to 6 empty minion slots. Interesting. I mean, I guess I could use also that and the Terra Prism, right? So if we get this out, let's go ahead and do. Oh my goodness, where did you go, guy? Let's come over here and reforge this. So that way we also have a Terra Prism, which I think, what is it godly? That's best for this? I actually don't remember. I don't think it has a knockback. So it might be not masterful. I might actually look this up real quick. So mythical is apparently the best, which is fine. We'll just kind of hold on to that. All right, now we need to work on a better magic weapon because as was learned in the last episode, this is really, really cool, but not that great for this particular boss. So we're going to use the, what is it called? The Regurgitator is what it's called. Okay, so we need to go kill a bunch of Wall of Fleshes. How do I summon the Wall of Flesh with the, let's see. I know that there's an item. Actually, it might be, oh, I just took a screenshot on accident. Doll, is there a doll? Fleshy doll. What's the fleshy doll for? I'm actually not sure. Bundle of dolls? Okay, so we need fleshy dolls. Okay, so let's just grab a bunch of those. Go back and, oh, actually I should probably move this, huh? Because otherwise that's gonna just cause all sorts of issues later. Let's do this. I need to do a bundle of dolls. So we need 10 of these. Craft. All right, let's go kill the Wall of Flesh. 100 of them. That's gonna be exciting. Actually, let's use our pylon to go underground. I feel so slow today. I apologize. Today's episode commentary not gonna be that great. Gonna be just perfectly transparent with you guys. I'm just so tired. I've actually been getting pretty good sleep. My wife and I have been, I've kind of been like, all right, I need better work-life balance because I've been working my butt off the past like couple months. So I've been done working at like 11 p.m., which does not sound like good work-life balance. Just stick with me on that one. So I've been done working around 11 p.m., which means that I have time to just kind of go hang out with her for an hour or two before we go to bed and before basically we get up and it's the whole cycle of kids and work and everything starts again. We've been watching, oh my goodness, I was not expecting this. Okay, hold on. Let's just shotgun these guys to death. I'm gonna have to turn those effects down, but this is awesome. How many more of these do we got? Oh, still coming? Are you still coming, buddy? Oh, all these bags. That's kind of ridiculous. But you know what? I don't mind it. Give me that regurgitator. Are we almost done? How many more do we? Oh my goodness. How many more do we have? I was like cruising through these guys. I can't even see them anymore. They're just dying before I get to them. Especially now that I'm in the summon. Holy crap. I like that these bounce. Really cool. Eventually I'm going to make it to the end of the world. I'm not going to be able to spawn anymore. Till 73, 74. All right, I see how the timer or the countdown works over there. That's fine. We can figure it out as we go. Did we get it? All right, we got the energizer. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. I did make it to the end of the world. That's really funny. Let's go ahead and close all that out. I don't need any of that. Okay. Pop this in here. We didn't just need the regurgitator because we also need, or sorry, we can't just make the regurgitator because I needed the flesh hand, which I currently don't have. So let's go flesh hand. And then, yeah, now I should be able to make the regurgitator, hopefully. Pop that in there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Craft. All right, now we got a sweet... Ooh, that was a mythical, too. Now we got a sweet regurgitator. Regurgitator. Look, I'm dyslexic. I have to sound things out sometimes. So, yeah, we've been watching the series 4 of Stranger Things. And you know what? I really love Stranger Things. I think it's a great show. But season 2 and 3 were okay. Season 1, classic. So freaking good season 1 is. And there's really no denying it. I think season 1 is of like all of the shows to have come out of like this whole streaming service idea. Season 1 of Stranger Things is going to go down as like the thing that changed a lot for TV. And it was super freaking creepy. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I think season 1 of Stranger Things was actually genuinely terrifying a lot of the time. Season 2 and 3, not so much. You know what? You get to season 4, it's not terrifying anymore. It's just downright unsettling. It's creepy and unsettling, and that is exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. All right, I'm going to turn off the effects on this. So we're going to go to this, and we're going to drag that all the way down. And as far as all these, I've got everything else on, but we'll see if we end up needing it off or not, because it is a lot of effects. So we're going to go the changes that we're making here on Abomination are we're going to do the mechanical leash for melee, because you guys were saying that the slime slasher just not that great for it, which I can see why, but man, this weapon has been doing really good. Zenith has potentially gotten us a better thing going on. We can actually turn the Zenith right into the Berserker Soul. Never mind, I got it. So, yeah, I might try Zenith a little bit. It might be very interesting. What is it? Did it actually increase it? Yeah, it might be pretty good. Maybe we'll try out the Zenith. So we want the Terror Prisms. We want a few of them, but we're going to use this as our primary weapon, I think. And then we have the Regurgitator, which does what? Okay, it gets bigger and bigger. Oh, and then then we release it and it does that. So that's our mage weapon, and then our a ranged weapon is going to be the Giant Railgun. Let's try this again. This time, you know, with feeling. I'm expecting us not to do super great. So we're just going to try our best here. Loop back around. Oh, we're back on this. I mean, we're doing a bunch of damage. I'm quite happy with that. But I'm already almost dead. Let's get this weapon all up and going. I'm actually not sure how much damage that actually did. We're going to swap to our summoner. Okay, now we're back on melee. I'm going to pop a heal. See if we can actually hit the boss. That would help. All right, phase 2. Look, hey, we got to our phase 2 our first time today. So that's pretty good. Oh, sorry, we're on ranged, but I am enraged. Now we're on mage. Oh, this is so hard to keep up with. I'll tell you what. Very hard to keep up with. It's going to take a bit of practice. I would say this is a bit better. I'm going to have to learn how to use these different weapons. And not being able to switch is kind of a pain in the butt. I'll tell you what. It is a pain in the butt. And it might be worth it for us to do auto pause and swap out between the souls, kind of like what we tried to do on the Moonlord when we first fought him. Let's try, instead of the leash, let's try the Zenith and see how that goes. Do I have auto pause on? No. Why am I not able to scroll? That's very annoying. It's gonna go summoner next, right? I'll just summon a few of those. We're gonna wait for summoner to tick over, and then I'm gonna go to the Zenith. All right, Zenith time. So this actually hits fairly consistently. I'll tell you what. I'm also getting hit fairly consistently. Is that Vortex? Why does that look like the summoner to me? Definitely not summoner. All right, here we go. Mage weapon. What is all that? Was that from me or him? I don't even know. Oh, he's doing rain. All right. Oh, crap. I'm on summoner. This is, like I said, this is going to take a bit of practice. Oh, my goodness. I need to turn off the effects to kind of get the idea of how to use these weapons and when. But I'm not going to turn them completely off. I'm just going to go through and selectively kind of clear it and then try the boss a few more times. Okay, so I've been doing this for a little bit and I've learned a couple things. I'm slowly starting to kind of piece together the fight. There's a lot going on. So first off, this melee weapon, the leash, really good against this fight. Just not gonna lie, it's just absolutely 100% super good. I'm having a hard time with this mage weapon, figuring out when to release it and when not to. But so far, it's pretty okay, I think. It's better than what we were using, that's for sure. This summon weapon is super good. It does a bunch of damage. I just need to stop getting hit by stuff. I have a hard time with those little projectiles. I'm not quite sure what they are. I'm gonna summon these because I forgot to summon my Terra Prisms. And in general, I'm having a hard time seeing the little yellow scythes. And I think, and this is something that we're going to experiment with right now, I think I need to try it during the nighttime because the scythes are just getting absolutely lost in the middle. So yeah, let's try this with dark. So I apologize to mobile viewers. I know it's harder to see, but I'm doing my best over here. So let's summon the boss. What are we on? Oh, we're on mage. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Those little yellow sights, a lot easier to see. Wow, that is like night and day difference. Do I still get hit by him? 100%. Why? Because that's what I do. Just get hit by everything. I get hit by everything until I learn not to get hit by anything. That's my method of madness. Oh, I am locked in on using that weapon. I like this attack. This is really fun to dodge for me. That's probably my favorite part of the fight so far is that particular moveset that he has. All right, that was easier to see. Something to consider. But I think a lot of the other abilities are not necessarily easy, any more easy to see. It might actually be a little bit more difficult.
So let's try this again. Where is he at? Oh, we're on range. I think I just need to stop moving so erratically and actually just kind of, yeah, like this, right? Okay, maybe not in the way of that particular attack there, but yeah, I think I just need to be a little bit more present in the fight. Stop just trying to run away for the sake of running away. Okay. Now we're back to melee. Like, don't get hit by the scythes, obviously. Those are fairly targeted. Back to ranged. All right, here's our transition. Gotten there a couple times. I'm not sure what happened there. It was odd. Let's go ahead and switch back to mage because I've lost my cursor. Like trying to figure out where it's gone. That sucks. Okay. Let's try to avoid. I don't know what this closing in yellow circle is yet. It's very annoying to not know what it does and to have no indication of it either. I don't seem to take damage when I use it. All right, I need to get back over here, get under him, go up and down. I've learned that one. We're ranged. Whoa, this is new. I've not done this yet. Oh, this is cool, but I've not done this. Okay, I need to go. I need to thread the needle a bit. Where did the boss go? Back on mage. What is that? Why did I dodge into it? The abominable death ray. Okay. Okay. I see. Let's do another attempt here. I don't got much time left to record today, so really it's an exploratory episode. We're just learning as we go. Little bits here and there, getting more tips from you guys, and then coming back even stronger. Like, this is already a big improvement from yesterday, damage-wise at least, with the particular weapons that we're using. So I'll take it. Okay, what's next? Summoner. I don't have Terror Prisms out, but I think that's fine. For the time being, it's fine. All right, I need to be underneath him. It's not a pattern. He doesn't have a particular pattern to his attacks, which is kind of a disappointing thing because I like bosses that do have a pattern rather than just decide. Like Deviant doesn't have a pattern. She just decides when to use her particular attacks. You have to be ready for them. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think that that's a kind of design I'm not a fan of just in general. But I will say, I like the individual attacks. I just wish that there, was a pattern where you'd be like, okay, now we're moving into this one. Now we're moving into that one. It's kind of like the last boss that we just did, where it was that all the way through and through, where we could learn the pattern and get super good at dodging those particular things. Because when you don't have a pattern and it's doing its attacks, not willy-nilly, but just kind of deciding what it does randomly and then going, oh, we haven't done this one yet, and then changing to that, particular attack, whatever it may be. The problem is you have a lot less control over how you decide, or how you're able to dodge particular attacks. Some attacks may literally be impossible to dodge based on when a particular attack activates versus, what you were just dealing with. It's kind of annoying. So like I said, it's not my favorite. I would much prefer to straight up have a pattern. I think patterns are way better. We're transitioning here. Yeah, I think patterns are just better for boss fights in general. That doesn't mean you can't do it well the other way. I'm just saying in general, I think patterns tend to be a little bit better. At least it's more my preference. That's a better way to put it. It's more my preference. Oof. I'm getting better at dodging though. Like I said, I typically do this where I constantly get hit over and over and over and over and over, and I get you guys being like, why did you run into that scythe? It was going the other direction and you teleported into it. I'm like, sorry. It really wanted to be my friend and I wanted to give it a hug. That kind of thing. I just run into things over and over and over again until I kind of learn it, and then suddenly something clicks. It happens every time you watch all of these boss fights. It clicks and I'm like, I get it now. And then I don't get hit. It's really odd. It's really weird. That doesn't mean I don't get hit at all. I often will still get hit. But every now and again I can handle a no hit. And it's a lot of fun when I manage that. it was early on in this particular playthrough. I had killed, I don't remember if it was shown or if it was off screen. I don't remember because I didn't even know it was a thing until someone had mentioned it. I got a particular item from Deviant, which gives you an item if you no-hit the boss. And apparently I had done that. And someone commented like, oh, dude, you no-hit the boss. You didn't even realize it. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm able to get into a zone and it's really, really fun for me. I'm enjoying myself. That's a big part of it. You know, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a hard time with these UFOs, I'll tell you what. Oof. And I'm able to just kind of like get in a pattern and then do it. But a lot of the time it's on those bosses that are repetitious. Like they have a pattern and I'm learning that pattern. Empress of Light, great example of a pattern. And you just going through it. This, not so much. Which boss do I like more? I would definitely say this one. I think Abomination is cool and all, but there's just so much going on. There's so many different attacks. Like there was that weird like purple scythe thing that was kind of going, as I like almost knock a cup off my glass or off my desk. There's the purple scythe thing going like back and forth, and I haven't seen that since. So it's like, I kind of wish that there was a pattern because then I could get to that point and learn it and be like, this is when this pops in. Yeah. All right. I'm going to stop rambling. I think I need a little bit more tips here of what to possibly do. I think our weapons and stuff are getting there. I could potentially switch some of these up. I'm not really sure what I want to. I really like the universe core. I should probably enchant it. It's very good. The Colossus Soul, I can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of Flight Mastery. So like maybe Heart of the Master, but that's giving us our dash. Am I using the dash? No. Should I be using it more? Probably. Like there's a bunch of other things that I can improve upon. Leave them in the comments below for sure, because that helps out a lot. And I read all of the comments no matter what. Yeah, I just don't know. And here's the thing, like I can't see a direct way to improve other than just grinding out the fight. So I may end up taking a couple days off from Terraria as I just try and grind out the fight on my own in my free time. Because I'm not seeing any direct upgrades I could potentially do here. Although people have suggested trying to use the Force of Will and using the gold, the golden shell to try to absorb some damage. Which that's also not a bad idea.